All right, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Of course, you know what time it is. You're late again because you don't care. You don't pay attention to anything, especially the safety program. We're not asking for 0 accidents or injuries. We're saying if only 50% of you got hurt, we'd give you trophies and gift cards. But every one of you, our mission statement now is not anything elaborate. It's really just, we've tried. We teach safety to the unteachable in an attempt to avoid OSHA fine. Here's what I would ask you to do when OSHA comes, because they're coming. Just tell them what you told me. See what they say. When they catch you not wearing a hard hat, just tell them the same things you tell me. Your head is so thick, it would be ridiculous to put a piece of plastic over this diamond. Prove to them how hard your head is by striking it with a hammer right in front of them. Show them that you have the thickest skull on the job site. If OSHA catches you coming down a ladder with both hands full, you tell them you don't need to hang on, you got perfect balance. You've done this many times before, even while you were stoned. Pull out a blunt, put it in your mouth, pull out your dual flame torch lighter and stoke it up and blow that in their face and go, look at me, look at me. If OSHA catches you up on a roof and you're not tied off, you tell them it's because you have an issue with commitment. You don't want any strings attached to you. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I've fallen before OSHA. No one was there to watch over me. I picked myself up. I'm standing here today. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, OSHA. Remember, OSHA's a big fan of housekeeping. They like neat and tidy job sites. I guess they don't get you. You're a creative genius. You are inspired by chaos and confusion. Your mind can't be shuttered in. If you picked up all those nails and scrap pieces of wood and metal and Slurpee cups, you'd lose your edge and your mojo. Who are them to take that away from you? See, you know just like I do that if a cluttered job site is the sign of a cluttered mind, then what is an empty job site a sign of? Huh, OSHA? If you get caught without respiratory protection, you can still prove to OSHA that you know how to use it. Pull it off your neck, put it over your nose and your mouth and ask OSHA, did you just eat garlic? And finally, if OSHA asks who you work for, tell them that's not the point. You work for peace, you work for society, you work for freedom. We all work for each other. Just make sure you don't tell them that you work for me.